Hello and welcome. I'm Bonnie Langlois from Applied Arts Media, and I'm here today with our presenters, Jacqueline Lane from John Street. Hi, Jacqueline.
Hello.
And Stephen Jurisic of Miami Ad School in Toronto. Hi, Stephen.
Hello.
We're here to present the winners of our Creative Challenge. If you missed it last week, we did a brief last Wednesday on an assignment to rebrand WWF. And today, we're announcing the winners. Thank you for joining us. So thank you to everyone who entered. I see we have quite a few people who have just come online. I'm going to pass the presentation now over to Jackie. And Jackie's going to talk about what was asked at the entrance. Jackie.
Great. Thanks, Bonnie. So as we spoke, it feels like a very short time ago, last week, I think, to the date, but the assignment was to rebrand WWF, and that included looking at the visual identity, the logo mark, how it pairs with a tagline, how it applies to corporate stationery, and then, of course, how that gets rolled out on different brand collateral and swag, if you will. And then we asked, yep, there we are in detail, of the specific asks for each entrant. Next, Bonnie. And for the winning entry, we have Anna Lynn from York University and Sheridan College, and the program was the York University Sheridan College Program in Design, and the articulated instructor was Angela Norwood. And you will receive a $1,000 cash prize from Applied Arts Media. So congratulations, Anna. We're very excited, and thanks for your contribution. And here we can see the winning work. So I think a quite elegant and simple execution where it felt like a really lovely evolution that speaks to how, you know, humans and the wildlife in this globe are really kind of one, and we shouldn't constantly be thinking about people and animals as separate things, but as one kind of harmonious thing. So we really liked that she took that into consideration from the brief in her execution of the logo mark and the visual identity she's proposed. We also really liked that she added a little bit of color and vibrancy to the visual language, because as we all know, humans and animals do have lots of exciting things to offer and have some vibrancy beyond just kind of a black and white visual identity. And what we also really liked about Anna Lynn's entry was that she had a nice kind of articulation at the bottom of her, of this page that we're presenting here. But it was a really simple way for us to understand her approach. And we really liked that she had a concept that was clearly defined. And we liked the way that she applied it to all the assets. So if we go to the next page, you can see how she's applied it here on corporate stationery, heroing up the green, showing how it works when green is more dominant or the white is more dominant, how the word mark works with the tagline as a lockup, but how it can also be broken apart to create a more dynamic visual identity. If we go to the next slide, you can see the way she's applied it to some t-shirts. And next slide. So congratulations, Anna Lynn. We have selected you as the winner of the $1,000 cash prize. And then we have two people that we have selected for the internship shortlist. And out of all the entries that we had, we felt that Parisa Yazdani, also from York University, but doing the Bachelor of Design program, and Anna Lynn, we would both, at John Street, would like to invite both of you to come interview for the internship role we have here. And stay tuned for details on how to do that. And Bonnie will share how you can apply for the internship. Great. So thanks, everyone. Thanks, Bonnie, and thanks, Anna. And I'll just pass it over to Stephen Jurisic from Miami Ad School to talk about advertising entries.
Oh, you pronounced my name right. So amazing. Sorry.
Yay.
Hey. Oh, hi everyone. So there was some So jumping into advertising now, it's a very different task. So just to go over it is, we had some little limitations on it, all we wanted was make sure you use the WWF logo and the tagline, "We're all wildlife." And what we asked from the people that entered is just to explain your idea in a sentence, show how it comes to life, and the main focus being a digital campaign. So let's go right into it. So the winning entry receives a $1,000 cash prize, and the winner is David Ratcliffe from Humber College, and the instructor is Richard Bingham. Congratulations, David. So let's just go into the work and why we picked David. So he came up with this, I said to name the idea, and he named it Animalia, geez, look at me, it's so bad to pronounce this stuff. But basic idea, following, just go to the next slide, is how we're definitely connected to animals. And I thought what he did, which was bring our similarities in how we live and how we do things with this duality. And it's very self-evident if you see it in the next slide when he brought it to life. So here was a really good example, which we liked. It's perfect for Instagram because it's so simple, but it immediately is a fast read. So when you look at it, you see the chimpanzee with its baby, and then you see the mother with its baby. We're all wildlife. So there's a direct, really fast connection. A child swimming toward a swimming, nice connection. And you can see that you could do tons of these dualities on and on. And then with the humpback whale jumping and then the athlete jumping. So I just liked how simple this was, and it feels like more could come, and you'd probably want to see more. So in any kind of good advertising campaign, if the consumer is trying to think of their own, that's a good thing, and it feels like this idea could go on and on and on. And then it was also quite clever how he did it in the YouTube pre-roll, getting the cheetah to run and then the athlete to run. This is, again, you could see probably a lot of this with swimming to someone jumping into the water and a dolphin jumping. So again, you could have a lot of fun with this. And any good advertising, as we try to say, is it simple? Is it provocative? Does it feel original? And it feels like something that WWF could own, which I like. It's hopeful, and it feels good versus, some of these other organizations that play in this space, like Greenpeace, which try to make you feel more guilty, or this feels like, hey, we're connected, and it brings empathy to the campaign. So I thought that was a really clever way. So, and then he added one last idea to it that we don't have a visual to, but like an experiential idea was we would build up these pop-up shops working with famous chefs, basically just to, like, what do the animals eat and what do we eat? And you think of the young people today, food is everything, and that's something going back over this whole campaign. We were targeting millennials leaning towards, a younger audience. And this audience loves food. They love experimenting. So why not reinforce this by showing what, animals eat? So for example, he had like a seaweed and crab dish, 2 items that are part of a sea turtle's diet, and notable chefs who want to help this cause would be recruited to create these dishes, and then you could try these things, and then you would go, oh wow, I didn't know they ate that. I'm not sure if we'd go as far as like what would be like like a lion eating a bamboo or a cheetah, but we could push it to a sort of a safe zone. But I love the buzz that this could create, and overall we were really happy with this campaign. So congratulations, David. Next slide. Congratulations, David. I said that already. So the advertising scholarship nominees, we also, you now can, following entrants have been nominated for a scholarship with the Miami Ed School. And the 2 people that we picked is the winner, David Ratcliffe, and Ryan Abrams from NSCAD in University from Nova Scotia, and his instructor, Marlene Ivory. So congratulations to you guys. And what else is here? Sorry. Winning entrants of the shortlist will have an interview, and it could be nominated for a scholarship with us by no later than the end of the month. we say that, but again, just to be frank, any of the two winners could come and see me, even just to talk about their books and how to advance them. Either, I know Ryan, you're not in Toronto, but we could do it through Skype, and David, you could literally come by the school and we could talk about your book. So, I mean, we're here to help. So there you go. So congratulations and thank you. Bonnie, it's over to you now to talk about claiming the prizes.
Thanks, Stephen. Thanks, Jackie. Really appreciate that. So the winning entrants, the ones who are getting the cash prizes from Applied Arts, and as well, those shortlisted for an internship or nominated for a scholarship from Miami Ag School in Toronto should initially contact us via the following email by no later than the end of the month, please. So just make your initial contact through awards@appliedartsmag.com, and it's going to reach me, Bonnie. You should indicate as your subject line, Creative Challenge Prizes, and then put your name there. The reason is we actually do also have our professional and student awards contest, and that is the main email through which all entries come. Our awards are launching, photography and illustration awards are launching next week, so it will be used for, that email will be used for other things. So please indicate Creative Challenge Prizes, insert your name. And once we hear from you, we will then connect you with Jackie or Stephen appropriately to continue on with either the interview process or the scholarship nomination process, or as Stephen kindly offered, whether to even just, look at your book for discussion. I want to thank everybody who entered again. And thank those teachers who also passed on the message. Actually, some of those teachers who were mentioned were just at our Creative Teachers Expo in the last couple of days, which is an event geared towards getting high schools into post-secondary. So I want to thank those teachers. I also want to thank Edge Interactive and Scholarships Canada School Finder Group, who were our tech partners on this. And I really want to thank, of course, Miami Ag School in Toronto, especially Stephen Jurisic, the Dean, who kindly offered the scholarships, and to John Street in Toronto, Jackie Lane, and Mo Bolfill, who actually were the initiators of the concept of having this creative challenge. So I really appreciate it. And any questions, please do forward them through awards@appliedartsmag.com. And I just want to give a final thanks to everybody. Thanks, Stephen.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jackie.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone.
Take care, and bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.